guys, it's Kira. So today I am going to show you guys how to paint this mountain dusk scene. I'm super excited. Before we get started, follow me on Instagram at Kira Slaps and OnlyFans at Kira Slaps, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I have just primed my canvas with a layer of white, and I'm gonna start with a little bit of cadmium yellow and just kind of dance that across the canvas. And I use acrylic paint, so you really gotta move quickly when you're trying to make a sky because you need to blend it out. And acrylic can dry much faster than other kinds of paint, especially oil. So always make sure that when you blend with acrylic, you wanna go really fast. I'm gonna create some water down here, so I'm just gonna go straight across like that, really quick. Okay, now I'm gonna take a tiny bit of crimson, and you guys wanna make sure you always just use a little bit, because guys, crimson, this color, just a little bit will go a very, very long way. So I'm just gonna dance that across here. And I guess I'm not sure if this is a sunset or a sunrise yet, but we can decide that later. The most important thing you want to do is just blend quickly. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Prussian blue and mix that in with some crimson. I want to get like a purpley color going on. A little bit of lavender maybe, something like that. Something a little purpley, and I'm just going to put that across right here. You guys can see the paint is already drying. I can see the paint is already drying a teeny bit, and we don't want that, so I'm just gonna dip a little bit of my brush into some water. I don't wanna see that canvas. I wanna see my sunset. Okay, and then for the darkest corner, I am going to take a little bit of just straight blue on the same brush. Ooh, ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Always gets me excited to. Now, I just want to blend it out a tiny bit before more of the paint starts to dry. So I'm gonna go from the inside out. And guys, you can't think about painting too hard. You just gotta do it. Even if you're worried that you want it to be perfect, nature is not supposed to be perfect. So you just gotta put the paint on the canvas as quick as possible, let it blend out, let it do its thing, and trust that it's gonna turn out exactly like it's supposed to, which I think you could apply that lesson to all parts of life. Since acrylic dries so fast, I did already put white here, but I'm just gonna take a little bit more white and put it where I'm about to blend and put some water, because I have a feeling, have an intuition that my paint down here might be getting a little dry. So now I'm gonna take mostly blue and a little bit of crimson, okay? I'm just gonna drag it right across. You gotta make the sound effect too. You gotta go. When you're making water, guys, you always want to go straight across. Trust me, I know. Now I have a clean dry brush. I already blended my sky together. I like how my sky is looking, but I'm just gonna blend out right here a little bit, and I don't want it to be green. Okay, so I have just mixed together some of that crimson, a lot of that crimson, a little bit of brown and a little bit of blue, and I'm going for kind of like a dark purpley brownish color. I'm gonna load up actually a fan brush to make these mountains, get all up in the corner there, and then, ooh, scary. I'm gonna just make a decision of where I want my mountain to go. And I'm just gonna throw the paint on the canvas, guys. Really, I'm not gonna think about it at all, because the less you think about it, I know it sounds crazy, the better it turns out. You can apply that to your life too. Just stop thinking, well, not about everything, but. Okay, now I'm gonna take a large, well, actually, I'm gonna make them out a little bit longer. Okay, now I am going to take a clean brush and just down the mountain. Oh. Like that. Just take all that excess paint. Now I'm going to take another fan brush, get a good amount of white. I'll throw it over here. Tip even less. A tiny bit of red. Just, oh, even that's a lot of red. Let's go away. It's okay to have some marbling in there. Now I'm not even thinking right now, guys. I'm just throwing it on there, okay? Like, if I can give you guys one piece of advice, because I'm such a perfectionist and I'm very guilty of this, you know, with painting, you just want to turn your brain off and put it on there. Like, nature is not perfect. I say it every time, but nature is not perfect, and your painting should definitely not be perfect if nature isn't perfect. Ooh, that might be a little too late, actually. Now I am going to take a clean brush. I'm just gonna tap the base of that tree line just to blend them out a little bit. Now we have to make another decision, and I'm just gonna add more of that purple color right here. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, now with a clean fan brush, I'm gonna make a highlight color of that cadmium yellow. Ooh, I'm scared, guys. I'm always scared to do the water lines. Ooh, finally, my favorite time, and that is tree time. Oh. And then as I get lower, I'm just gonna press a little harder. Now, what I love about painting is, oh my God, it just takes me right out of my own head, you guys, so quickly. Okay, now's the fun part, because I'm gonna grab the same fan brush. Gotta move quickly, you guys. I know I'm telling y'all, but I'm telling myself too. Just gotta move quickly with the highlights. Cannot overthink it. I think maybe that's what this episode is gonna be about. It's like, just not overthinking, just do it. Because half the time in life, the hardest part of doing something is just the follow through to actually show up and do it. Like, so many people talk about their plans and they talk about things that they want to accomplish, when all they have to do is just start. Like, just starting is half the battle. So once you do start, don't overthink it. Just let things happen the way that they want to happen. And trust that when you finish the painting, you're gonna have a nice view. And you know, this is also a lesson for myself, because I just love to overthink. Onto some of my highlight here. Okay, all right guys, and that is how we paint a little dusk sunset. I hope you guys liked the video. Come say hi on OnlyFans at Kira Slaps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.